first pitch, which I can't decide whether that's the worst.
Yep. I think that's officially the worst first pitch that I have ever seen in my entire life. Not 50 Cent, not John Wall. Whatever she was doing, yeah. Now I'm going to take the number one spot on that because she almost broke a $1,000 camera at the same time. Tragic. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. Today is going to be a whole lot of fun. I know we have to talk about Cody Bellinger, but guess what? The Dodgers did not win the game, so it's going to be kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know what I was trying to say there, but there was a lot of hand movement. I felt like Ricky Bobby.
Well, we're real happy with what was going on.
We're going to be talking about Dietrich and the fact that he might be the most disrespectful but also the most savage baseball player in baseball today. There's a lot of things to talk about, so make sure you guys watch all the way until the end. But we have to start off the video with kind of a sad remembrance of Roy Halladay because 9 years ago today, he threw his perfect game against the Miami Marlins. So we're going to go ahead and roll that right now. But Doc, I can pretty much speak for all of us when I say we miss you, man. And I hope you're throwing curveballs and throwing perfect games up there in heaven. Alright guys, so now we are going to get into the news from yesterday. The first game that I want to talk about is the Dodgers versus the Mets game. This is going to be a really exciting series, and it already has been. Yesterday, Cody Bellinger hit his 20th home run of the season, so he continues to push to be the MVP of the National League. But guess what? Michael Conforto is also proven to be pretty good. He is raking against lefties. Well, he's raking a little bit better than normal against lefties this year. As he lets an outside pitch travel, he lets the ball get in, and then he takes it to the opposite side for an Apotaco grand slam as the Mets win the game.
Towering drive right center. Cody Bellinger beyond belief.
And Michael swings and flies one out to left field deep. Back goes Taylor to the track at the wall. It's out of here. An opposite field grand slam for Michael Conforto.
Cesar Hernandez and the other kind of positional players that don't really have a big name for the Phillies, they're going to have to step up their game because Odubel Herrera was placed on administrative leave due to an incident. I'm not going to say it out loud, but there's an incident that is going to keep Odubel Herrera out of baseball for quite some time. But yesterday, Cesar Hernandez said, I'm pretty good too. He hit this baseball 895 feet. Yeah, I checked StatCast. That's how far it went.
In the air to right field. Towering shot. The bat didn't sit in his shoulder this time, and the Phillies have taken the lead. A two-run home run by Cesar Hernandez.
So what we're going to do right now is we are going to show a couple of clutch home runs. The first one is going to come from Eric Hosmer. He hit a home run against Masahiro Tanaka in the first inning. That's the first time that Tanaka has done that in, I think, a couple years. He just does not give up runs or home runs in the first inning. So Hosmer came in clutch, as well as Chris Ianetta. It's the first time that I've heard of that name in 2019. I don't know if he's even playing or if he's playing a lot, but he hit a home run for the Rockies. So without further ado, roll the clips.
Hosmer drives this one to center field. Aaron Hicks going back at the wall, looking up, it is gone! Three-run home run for Eric Hosmer. For the San Diego Padres.
High fly ball, deep left center field. Did Ianetta get enough? You bet! Wow! Through the wind and the rain and the cold, two-run, a home run, Chris Ianetta. And the Rockies lead 4-2.
So we just saw Eric Hosmer hit a 3-run home run. There's another guy in baseball that hit 3 home runs in a single game. Dietrich is going off this year. I think he has a couple multi-home run games already in 2019 alone, and he's putting it all together. He was signed for, I think, $2 million. Probably the signing of the offseason so far because he has 17 home runs, 40-plus RBIs, including these bad boys yesterday.
Dietrich. Uh-oh. Happened here tonight. And it's in the air to right. Oh my gosh, he's done it for the third time tonight! Dietrich!
All right, guys, so I need you to buckle in because we are about to talk about something very, very, very important. Do you like what Derek Dietrich is doing, or do you not like about it? Because my brother and I, we have a thread going right now where we just send each other savage home runs. We're going to talk about one more savage home run in just a second, but do you think Derek Dietrich is doing too much? In my opinion, I think that the home runs and looking at the home runs, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't care if you're a bottom dweller. I just want your team to be winning the game. So if you're ahead, do all that you want. But the thing that I just cannot stand and I can't get behind is the fact that he literally, at a snail's pace, goes around and jogs around the bases. Like, that's not necessary. Hit your home run, watch it go very far, and then run around the bases. Don't... Why? Why are you literally jogging? That makes no sense. So that's my opinion on that. If you guys can pimp home runs, as long as your team is winning, I'm all for it. Or if it's a very clutch home run, go for it. But if you choose to then literally walk around the bases at a snail's pace, that's weird to me. I don't understand that. But what do you guys think? I did not know this, but Trea Turner is back from injury. I'm not sure how many games he's played since he's been back, but he was hitting the wrist or the finger when he was playing the Phillies. It was very tragic because it was Trea Turner, the new star for the Nationals, against Bryce Harper. I think it was game number 1, and he went down. He was playing elite baseball. He's back and making amazing plays at the second base position, or maybe it was a shift, but he's a shortstop. I'm not really too sure. And then we have Kendrick, who is kind of turning back the clock this year in 2019. He's been really good.
Swarzak into the wind and the pitch. This one toward deep right center field. This one's got a chance. It's way back there, and it's gone.
The Astros versus the Cubs game was absolutely insane yesterday. There were 7 home runs total hit between both teams. I'm not going to tell you who won, but what I am going to do is I'm going to show you guys the clips from the team that won. So if you guys can guess, maybe you haven't checked the scores, here's the team that won.
Minor leagues. Bregman shoots one into right field. Pretty well hit. Hayward. This ball is looped into left field, and that ball's ripped into center field, and that is down for a hit. Into left center field. Back goes Schwarber. This ball's going to be down off the wall.
So what we're going to do right now, guys, is we will be talking about some teams that made some comebacks in the 9th inning. The first team that we have to talk about is the I keep saying Anaheim Angels. The Los Angeles Angels. They made a comeback against the Oakland Athletics. And then we have the Cleveland Indians finally doing something good against the Boston Red Sox. They came back in the 9th as well. I think it was 25 or 30 degrees. Let me tell you guys, that sounds like awful weather to play in, but Greg Allen, not a home run hitter, hits a home run in the worst weather ever. Baseball makes no sense.
Rosario ready. Here's another 2-2. And that is ripped to right field, a base hit. 2 runs are going to come in to score. The Angels have taken the lead. It is 6-4 as Shohei picks up his second hit and a couple of RBIs.
Well, Roberto Perez with a drive to deep center field.
Greg Allen gets into one. Deep right field. We've got a brand new ball game.
There's a ball driven. Deep right field. Betts is back. It's over his head, and he can't make the play.
Devin Smeltzer of, I think it was the Minnesota Twins, made his debut yesterday, and Devin Smeltzer did not have a smelly debut because he didn't stink. He was, in fact, really good, and also Eddie Rosario helped out. The Twins, it seems like they're getting contributions from everyone. I feel like I could go on the Minnesota Twins, and just their vibe right now, I would hit 50 home runs in a season. They're that good. The Tampa Bay Rays, their offense is very underrated, at least in my opinion. They have Tommy Pham. Kevin Kiermaier is having a better offensive season than normal. You have Avisaíl Garcia, and then last but not least, Austin Meadows, who has been an absolute steal. That trade will go down as the worst trade of all time. Chris Archer in exchange for Tyler Glasnow, who was 6-1 with a sub-3 ERA before his injury, and Austin Meadows, who has a plus 1,000 OPS. The worst trade ever, aside from Babe Ruth. Well, there's a few other bad trades, but we'll have to see how this pans out because Austin Meadows, he looks like he's going to be the next Charlie Blackmon, and then Tyler Glasnow, if he comes back healthy and is able to do what he's been doing, the dude looks like Justin Verlander.
Garcia lifts it into right. A lot of hang time, and he's headed to the plate. He is safe. He rounds the bases. That's a shot into right field. Dietrich will go to the
Now we have to talk about a few teams that put up an 11 spot yesterday. The first team is the Miami Marlins. Yes, Garret Cooper is leading the Marlins to an 11-run spot against, I can't even remember who they were playing, but then also the Texas Rangers put up 11 runs as well. I talked about it, I hinted at it just a few seconds ago. There was one more disrespectful home run. Ronald Guzman of the Texas Rangers hit this baseball. I think it was estimated at 4,000 feet, 4,069. Yeah, 4,069 feet. There's no way this ball's coming back.
And the payoff pitch. That one is hit high in the air. Deep out to right. A soaring drive and gone. Holy smokes.
And Alfaro with a laser. Right center field. Gone. A 3-run homer for Jorge Alfaro. Garret Cooper. A fly ball out to deep left center field. Look out, Auto Nation Alley.
Alright guys, so that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today's MLB recap. Just like we do in every video prior, we talk about the games that we were not able to recap. We just show the clips. So we have the White Sox. I think they were playing the Royals. And also we have Nico Goodrum of the Detroit Tigers hitting a home run. Why does my voice keep cracking? You guys are probably going to leave a timestamp in the comment section down below. But either way, guys, I'm going to go look at some kitties. I think I might be getting a cat. Also, I'll be going to Disneyland pretty shortly. I think I'm going on the 31st. So I'm still going to post MLB videos, but there might be a non-MLB recap for a couple days. But thank you all so much for watching and enjoy the clips.
2-2. He struck him out. Lucas is amped again.
50% of the time. Here's Nico Goodrum. High fly ball, deep right. Stewart drifting back, still going back, and that ball is out of here. Home run for Nico Goodrum.